So hi everyone, so welcome to Time for Emerging Markets to us within emerging markets. This episode, I'll be talking about Teta Isibo. She literally, was highlighted one of the um, African women entrepreneurs to watch out for. She has been, she has had a boss with her. And just to give a little bit background about her, she's from Rwanda, and she has, in terms of what she has done so far, she started this company called Izuku Designs. With no education in design, fashion, or business, she went ahead and founded this company called Izuku Designs that is focused on jewelries and accessories in Rwanda. She was educated, however, in urban planning in the UK, and she returned home shortly after that, after her studies. On the onset, making jewelry and accessories was a hobby of her. She considered it as a side hustle, but when she took that leap of faith to actually start the fashion company in 2010. And one thing that was really good about Teta Isibo was that she did all the marketing herself on social media. And with no business background, she decided to attend entrepreneurship programs that really help stop her to run this business. As I said earlier, she has been named one of the 30 most promising young entrepreneurs, and this was way back in 2017 as a result of what she did with Izuku Designs. The unique thing about the products at Izuku Design is that she combines traditional Rwandan with modern designs, using local patterns, materials, and skills. As of now, she has been seeking international markets, through distributors and online shop. But these are stories that through this podcast we really want to highlight, want to bring to light. We want to let people know that there are actually people out there that might have your stories. They might be like you that just took that leap of faith. Yeah, granted that they were able to come up with contingency plans and have some support at the back end that some people might not have. But I do think that people like Teta literally were able to just take that risk and believe in themselves and actually go for what they were trying to do. And one thing that another quote that and I just saw on a website, Linus of Africa, with an interview with Teta Isibo. She said, being an entrepreneur is not easy. And many people on the outside may think you lead a glamorous life, when in fact it's not the case at all. It's very hard work, but also very rewarding. It is still a great feeling when you see someone wearing something you have personally designed. That feeling never goes away. Right? I think the same for many other entrepreneurship endeavors and success stories, right? Once you see people use your product, or once you see people actually listen to what you say that is meaningful in their lives, is something that is very rewarding. But the process can never be negated. You have to do the process. And I think, something that I also took away from learning about Teta Isibo was that she actually lived and experienced the entrepreneurial journey, and she actually acknowledged and respected the process. So just a bit about the Izuku Design. It's a Rwandan brand specializing in jewelries, as I mentioned earlier, accessories, interior decor, all locally handmade in Rwanda, right? So definitely some employment on local Rwandans. So there are a lot of different artisans and creative designers in the company. And something that she said, she designed each of the pieces, and then she works with incredible local women who have a range of different specialist craft skills to produce each piece. So, Izuku Design, as you said, feature of traditional craftsmanship and contemporary design. So pretty cool. And I think, these are people that we should, look up to, and, hopefully stuff like this inspires someone out there to always think bigger, dream bigger, and, try to always see the world as a place where, you know, you should take that risk and actually start something that you love. Um, just one more thing that she was asking the interview, what makes Izuku design so unique in the world of jewelry and accessory design? And she said the design is very bold. The pieces in the jewelries are very bold, and they're not afraid to stand out in the crowd, right? I think maybe the earrings is wearing earlier, but most of what they build is they create is bold. And she said that current fusion between traditional and contemporary design is very much what Izuku is about from a design perspective. So just an inspiring someone I want to just show highlight on this podcast, and someone that I think, provides kind of, what it means by what it means by entrepreneur, a doer within emerging markets. And I hope, you guys can check out our company, Izuku Designs. I'm going to put a link. Teta Isibo, I'm going to put a link as well for you to kind of access her story. But, just kind of a disclaimer, both our parents own their own businesses, so that probably helped her to kind of build that entrepreneurial mindset, and also, kind of spread her to think of maybe, in a way that she didn't kind of get that, at that time, when she was young, she didn't get that, but, when you have parents that run business, that might have some impact on you. So that definitely might have actually influenced the way she think of entrepreneurship. And just one last thing, I think even when she was starting the company, the timing to perhaps could be right. She's quoted in this interview, she said, Rwanda is now at a stage in its development. This is back in 2017, I think. Rwanda is now at the stage in its development where a lot of people have confidence and energy to start their own businesses, spurred on by the country's growing economy and enthusiasm for startups to drive the economy further going forward, right? So sometimes timing helps, but not to negate the fact that she was very ambitious and she went with what she had aspired to do. And, something that she ended one of the interviews that an advice to entrepreneurs out there is instead of doing endless planning and striving for perfection and never actually starting is not ideal. So it suggests that it's better to take baby steps at first, then grow organically from there. But ultimately, it's important to just start. And I think hopefully that's the message that you guys can get out of this highlight of Teta Isibo, founder of Izuku Design. So thank you again for listening to this episode. We're going to have more episodes like this, and actual people come, and we'll have some very fascinating conversations. And thank you so much for following this podcast. Thank you for listening. And I will definitely be back with more interesting stories, having more live conversations. And I do hope that beyond this podcast, you're safe and healthy. And if you have a chance, hopefully you can take the vaccine as well. So thank you so much again. And we're going to have some very interesting episodes coming up. So thank you for your time, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.